Welcome to AM Break with Ann and Audra here at L Market in the Market District. We are knolled out.
We are knolled out because we're going to talk about football fashions coming up on the show with L Market. They've got tons of cute little t-shirts like
one-of-a-kind creations done by the artists. Oh, actually, a lot of artists here.
Right.
I mean, they're creative. They're funky. I trust their fashion sense. So,
okay, so recently we saw a lifetime experience of the eclipse.
The eclipse. Now, and I just got to point this out. There's actually an eclipse bracelet.
I know. That's
How cool is that?
Very,
I should have had that for the eclipse, but you can still
Where were you for the? I was at the Challenger Learning Center.
Oh, you know where I was? Discount Tire, getting 2 new tires.
Oh,
That's where I was. It was lovely. But I still saw it. I'm like, okay, there it is. Okay, great.
It's really just something you walk outside and see. So yeah, but we were at Silver Digital Media offices, and we were also at the Challenger Learning Center.
Oh, you ventured out there? That was a madhouse.
It was.
That was like a party for sure.
And
like a downtown.
I don't know if Michelle will ever do another free event again. I think she will.
I don't think she's gotten her voice back yet. Actually,
No.
Michelle, have you? No.
Probably not. Because we would have had her on the show, but I don't think she can talk right now still.
No.
Coming up on this show, we've got Josh Cooper. What's cooking with Josh Cooper?
Food.
We are also going to go over football fashions with L Market. And we talked to LCSO. One of their detectives is going to come in and teach us more about how to protect our kids from all this technology, all these different apps. What exactly is Kik? What exactly is Tinder? How does all this stuff work? And they're going to give us some advice on how to protect your kids while online and or using smart devices. So that's what we're going to pack into the next 30 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. Small movements, big changes. That's exactly what Pure Barre will do for you. Pure Barre is the largest, most established bar franchise in the nation. Pure Barre is a total body workout that utilizes the ballet bar to perform small, isometric movements which burn fat, sculpt muscles, and create long, lean physiques. Pure Barre is more than just a workout, it's a lifestyle. At Pure Barre, women share a sense of community, and they are inspired and empowered by each other. Try your free week today. Good morning and welcome back to AM Break with Ann and Audra, and I'm here with, introduce yourself.
Detective Travis Knight from the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
Perfect, and you're actually here today to talk about a subject that moms and dads, grandparents, guardians, we all are very concerned with this, because it comes down to, we know there's stuff that we don't know. And what we're talking about is our children and all the different apps and all the different technology and how to protect them from weirdos, frankly.
Predators.
Yeah, stalking your children via online social media apps and different apps that are also there. How do we do that? What's the first thing every parent needs to know when it comes to protecting their kid from predators via their smartphones and tablets and things like that?
I would say the very first thing that parents need to understand is they need to be vigilant and stay on top of what their children know.
Okay. Which is kind of hard.
Technology-wise.
Right,
yeah.
technology is crazy.
Very difficult. But gone are the days now where, as a parent, if you had a flip phone, your child had a smartphone, and you try to stay relegated back to, I'm just going to use this, they can use that, and not understand the technology. You've got to pick your child's phone up. You've got to get their laptop, whatever they're using to communicate online, you've got to pick that up and look at it. You've got to understand it.
So I was just telling Detective that 2 days after we booked you, I was on social media, on Facebook, and I saw a post from a man who said, I'm not posting this so you all can judge me as a parent. I'm posting this so that you know. And he went through and told a story about an app called Musical.ly, which my son has, and I've now since gone through, where his daughter was texting somebody else that she also thought was another 9-year-old girl like her. The girl says, send me a picture, so she does. Then the other person says, well, send me a picture without your t-shirt on. And then it got really creepy and weird. She goes and he shows her parents, and they're now trying to track this person to find out who they are. But chances are it's not another 9-year-old girl. This is scary stuff, actually, when it comes to protecting your kids. So your point is, tell your children I'm going to go through your phone. But do we reach a point of invasion of privacy?
No, not with your
I agree.
You bought that phone.
True.
It is yours. Now, your child may use it, but it's yours. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone and look in it and sit down with your child and say, show me these applications. Make them go through and go to each one And if it's an application that you click on and there's a password enabled in order to get into it,
Right.
make them put the password in.
Okay.
Because a lot of times these applications will, on the face, look like an innocent game application
sure.
or a picture editing type application, and instead they are in an area where kids can either save photos, or it's an area where they can get in and then communicate through that application.
Right.
Don't be afraid to pick up your child's phone. Watch their behaviors. You know, I've got an 11-year-old daughter, and I can tell you that, you know, if I pick up her phone and she reacts a certain way, there's something on there I need to know
It's
about.
got to be rough to have a father who's a detective, but
It is for her.
Right. Sure.
But there's a multitude of resources out there for parents to monitor their children's
Sure.
activity online.
Right.
Not just with the cell phone, but computer-wise as well.
Right.
There's a website called opendns.com, which is kudos to one of our IT specialists, Wes Brigman.
Kudos.
Gave me that insight not long ago, because there's so much out there. I don't know everything, you know, and I try my best to learn what I can, and when we run across a case with a new application, you know,
Right.
I dive into it to try to learn about it. But
And that's the thing, there's so much coming out every single day, and
Yes.
to keep up with it and work and raising your kid and your own life,
Right.
it gets to be overwhelming.
Right, absolutely. And again, there's a lot out there that you really have to look into. Staying on top of your child, being vigilant with what they're doing technology-wise. Don't let them go to the bathroom with their phone all the time. If they've got a laptop or if you've got a computer, don't let them keep it in their bedroom all the time.
Right.
You know, have a central location in the house that you use the computer so you can monitor their activity. Again, with this website, opendns.com,
Right.
it allows you to filter a lot of activity coming through your router.
Sure.
You can also sync it with mobile devices, so if they go to a
Oh,
buddy's
good.
house,
Right.
you know, it will pick up and say, you know, if your buddy tries if your son tries to search a website at his buddy's house that mom or dad doesn't
you don't want
want
them
to
looking
see,
at, right?
right, it's going to come up and say, if you've got this website and all the parameters put in place, it's going to come up and say, come see dad, you know, that kind of thing. So that's just one of many that are out there. Talk to them about these dangers. The worst thing I think kids do, and they don't even realize it, especially when they get on Facebook and Instagram, the two largest social media platforms around right now, okay? And Facebook owns Instagram, so
Right.
there you go.
There you go.
A big thing that these kids do is they take photos, even adults.
Mm-hmm.
They take photos, they post them online. They don't realize what they're taking pictures of. It's great to show your achievements in life and everything, but if you're taking pictures of your daughter who is a cheerleader at Child's High School, Lincoln, and then you post that on your website or you post that on your Facebook account, that's fantastic. But you're also kind of opening that door for a stalker or a creeper to come in and say, location says they're in Tallahassee. Now, it may not give a definitive answer as to where they are,
Right.
But Tallahassee, Childs. Well, you know how easy it is to Google that.
Right.
Next thing you know, you've got this creep sitting in the stands watching your child at a football game
Right.
just because you posted on Facebook, you know, where they go to school. Oh,
Really
I'm so
makes you
happy.
just want to shut down your account.
It does, and it's scary. And I don't mean to scare people, but if
But
you
be
gave me your
vigilant and aware.
child's name, I could probably tell you what they had for breakfast. And you guys will probably laugh. Pinterest.
Pinterest.
You can actually chat with somebody
I spend
via
a lot
Pinterest.
of time on Pinterest. Don't
Yes.
beat up Pinterest.
But you can, but it's you can actually chat with somebody.
You can, right.
You can private chat, and and so even something as innocent as that can lead to something dangerous.
Right.
So that's why when you ask, well, how do I approach this with my child? You just sit down with them, you take their phone, you go through everything, look at all the applications. If you don't know something, ask them. Again, back to Pinterest.
Right.
Great resource to type in online child safety, and it gives you a plethora of information is to look at.
Wonderful. I'll do that too. All right. Well, we're actually going to have you back to talk about other subjects when it comes to technology and protecting our children.
Sure.
But thank you so much for this information. I know a lot of moms and dads at home are wondering about this, and they realize, and I think some of us back off just because it's so overwhelming, and we think, he's safe,
Right.
she's safe, and we back off because we don't have the time to learn it all. But that is great advice. Thank you so very much.
No problem.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back.
Filming live in Tallahassee each and every week, you can imagine I've seen just about every business in town. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. But one business stands out above the rest, and you see their cars everywhere. Where, you ask? Right here at Kraft Nissan. I got my last 3 cars here, and I'll get my next 3 cars here. It's no wonder that Tallahassee is a Nissan town. These guys make me feel super. I love that.
Welcome back to AM Break with Ann and Audra. We are so fortunate to be, first of all, in El Market here in Market Square, but with 2 of the fashionistas and our fashion stylist extraordinaire here to talk to us about fall fashions and game day fashions, right?
Yeah,
Game day. Because this weekend is kicking off FSU up in Atlanta. So, I mean, people, you have to be prepared. All right. So, Courtney and Kira, you are here to tell us what's in, what do people need to get?
Yeah. So you still have a couple days. So come see us before you head to Atlanta. But we have kind of found in Tallahassee, we do the game day, cute little rompers like I have on, dresses.
It's still summer. It's still hot, right?
It's hot. But we've also found, people want to take it up a notch. Like, they're kind of just, we do your garnets, your blacks, your whites,
But not your usual.
But not your usual.
Okay.
So we have started doing the tees again this year. We did some last year.
Love this.
But yeah, so they're very custom. We have done a lot of one-on-one orders for customers, kind of to fit their needs, less
That's
or
smart,
more.
because you don't want to be the one of 100 people walking around the game oh, there's my shirt and there's my shirt. And
So they really are all one of a kind.
Awesome.
And the girls here make them, Kira and Taylor and Laurel. So yeah, we'll have a lot coming throughout the season, but we definitely still have a lot in, so definitely come grab it.
What else you got?
Yeah, so
some more examples.
More
Okay,
examples.
so
So like the one Kira has on.
And turn around, because you got some neat little
Cute little
details.
back.
And the arm, the back cut out. I mean, that is so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
We've played. When I was sitting down making them, I was like, well, let's cut something out of here and something out of here, and they all work out to be
So cute.
Really
For her,
cute,
like
right?
yours.
No, listen, and then I'm on Pinterest let me find this old shirt. And no, that one was too long. And okay, Kira, here you go.
Like I said,
okay,
they
leave
make
it to the
them.
professionals.
That's
Okay, pretty much.
I'll dress you in one.
So what else do we have here? I see some cool necklaces, accessories
Yeah,
too.
so a local artist, Christine with Always Evolving, she does the cutest little game day stuff. So we have little custom arrows with tassels.
Love this.
I'm just a little simple garnet dress.
This is perfect because it can kind of go between seasons,
Now,
right?
go
And then you
into
can layer
fall,
on.
put on a little denim jacket. You
Yep.
can layer it with a little cardigan.
Okay.
and little boots and booties.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'll
cute.
hold that.
We have your little garnet skinnies, which always do so well
classic.
for us. Yeah.
Yes.
You can do it with literally anything. Do it
Anything.
with a little tank top right now, go into fall with
Okay.
sweaters and,
And
things like
boots,
that.
my favorite.
Boots, I'm
Yes.
so ready.
Let's get food by
Denim little cutoff
these
shorts.
are
always so
perfect
good.
cutout, too.
Yeah.
So cute.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because it gets hot in some of those games. Even if it's a
Yes.
little later, I
Yeah.
mean, you got to
Oh,
be
it-
prepared to not
Yeah.
sweat through
Sweat.
everything.
It's
So
hot.
you can sweat and still look cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So
the
we're
goal.
excited.
Well, we so appreciate you guys always sharing your tips and things. And I'm telling you, game day, come to El Market. They have everything you could possibly need, but only a few things. I mean, because you're not going to be one of 1,000 people. I swear, there was a store I
Yes.
used to shop at back in the day. And I'm like, oh, there's 20 people at the wedding in the same dress. But
Yeah.
here,
Yes.
you keep it.
We
So
do.
only a
Very
few
minimal.
people
Yeah.
can be.
Usually,
keep it
the most
special.
we get is 4 of a top or
see,
something like
but,
that. So.
But you gotta be the first one to get it.
Yes.
Okay. So perfect. Well,
Fun.
thank you all so much for joining us. We look forward to more fashion styling tips in the future.
Yeah.
Thanks, Audra.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Whether you're building a new home or remodeling your current home, at Brian Barnard's Flooring America, we can help you achieve the look you want at the prices the box stores can't compete with. For hardwood, carpet, tile, and rugs, for any area in your home, we'll take your design ideas and turn them into reality. From all the floors in your home to the walls in the kitchen and bath, we have the right products at the right price with exceptional service and installation. Brian Barnard's Flooring America, where friends send friends.
Good morning and welcome back to AM Break. We are here at Brown's Kitchen Center on Cap Circle with Josh Cooper. And what is our segment called, Josh?
What's Cooking with Josh Cooper.
And what are we doing today?
It's date night.
Yay.
It's been a long week. You know, you've been running around chasing the kids or working hard, and now it's time to hang out with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, and just enjoy a Friday night. Kids are in bed, and it's time to have date night. Even if it's at home, you can get the same kind of experience that you would at one of your top restaurants in town. You can do it right at home.
And for a fraction of the price.
For a fraction of the price, and
I
quite
love that.
frankly, a lot of times it's even better.
Well, and you're a chef, though, so I don't know. Let's see if you can convince me that that is true. What are we starting with for date night?
Okay, so it's your first course. I like a nice salad. So with this salad, we're going to use a lot of different ingredients. You can use goat cheese. You can use gorgonzola, which we're going to use today. But we also have some candied pralines, some shallots, and a spring mix. And we're going to add some balsamic. And that's pretty much...
Let's make it.
Yeah, it's very simple, very simple. So, of course, it's date night.
Right.
So we need to make sure it looks pretty, okay? We're going to plate it really well. We're going to make it look pretty for everybody at home. Because, again, it's date night.
Okay.
So we get our balsamic reduction here, and we're just going to hit it with a little...
Oh, decorate first.
That's right, okay? So this is a very simple thing. You can buy it at the grocery store, or you can make it yourself if you want to reduce the glaze. You just add, balsamic, maybe a little honey, something like that, thicken it up, and you'll have your reduction. Or you can just buy it at the store. It's called balsamic glaze. It's about $5.
Yeah, love it.
So you get that going. We got our spring mix here. It's been washed thoroughly. So we're just going to take a little handful of this, make it look good. Put it right on top of our beautifully plated salad here. All right.
Beautiful.
And we're going to hit it with our candied. Well, actually, we're going to hit it with our shallots first.
I love shallots and onions. I'm an onion fan, so.
And
perfect.
these are great because they're not too heavy like a red onion would be.
Okay.
But they also give you that good texture. You get a nice crunch.
Nice.
It's delicious, I think, in a salad.
Okay.
All right. So then we've got pralines, candied pralines right here that you can buy at the store. What we've done is we've gone ahead and crushed them up so that they're not too thick. So again, you're going to get that texture, you're going to get that sweetness. So we're going to take the big ones out. We're going to go with the crunchy pralines. We're just going to kind of stir a little bit of sweetness to go with that. All right, so we've got that. Now, this is what I love. It's that time of year. Strawberries are fresh. They're delicious.
Fresh and they're cheap.
And they're cheap and they're delicious on a salad. And just cut them up. Okay. Delicious. Color, brightness, freshness. Delicious. Now, a little gorgonzola. If gorgonzola is a little bit too heavy for you, or a little bit too stinky for you, you can use feta is a good cheese for the salad, or a goat cheese. Mild goat cheese is good. But for myself, I think gorgonzola is pretty much the go-to. And we're going to use gorgonzola later in our mushroom cream sauce. So if you're on a budget, again, you can use one ingredient twice. Okay. So that helps. So there you go. You got your salad. Now, we've already got the glaze on there, but now you want an aged balsamic, just regular balsamic vinegar. Aged, gives it a much better flavor. I like to top it off a little bit on top. It's a little bit different taste than the reduction that we use. So there you go. There is your salad.
All right, so Josh, now we're on the steak.
Now we're on the steak. So the first thing we want to do is we want to apply a binder, okay? So we're going to use just regular olive oil. Okay. And just a little bit. We don't want it to change the taste of it, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that the seasoning will stick to our steak, okay? So you use one hand that you're going to keep nice and dirty, and the other hand you want to keep dry so that you can get to your seasonings, right? Perfect. So we're going to start with a little bit of flake salt. Just a bit, nothing crazy, but you want to salt it up, right? And then a little special rub here. One of my friends makes this out of Dallas, and so it's a steakhouse rub type thing. You can buy different kinds. There's Montreal.
So it's just purely preference on a steak rub.
It really is, and this one's heavy on paprika, heavy on pepper. Okay. So it's really a salt and pepper with a little bit of paprika. It's a great rub. For steaks. So you turn it over, you do the same thing on the other side, and you want to let this sit for maybe 5 minutes or so. Okay. So we just hit that. Boom. Our cast iron skillet is heating up. Right. The way you know it's time to cook is that it starts to smoke a little bit, okay? So what you're going to do now, once you get a little bit of smoke coming off there, grapeseed oil. This is the best way to make a steak. It doesn't add too much flavor to it, but it's got a high smoke point, and it's going to give you a great crust on your steak. Right. So a lot of people want to use olive oil when they cook steaks. Personally, grapeseed oil is my go-to. So just add just a little bit. Now, the first thing I like to do with a fillet is I want to sear the sides first.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it on its side. All right? And this way, you sear the whole thing, not just the top and the bottom like most people will do. So we get a nice sear going.
All right, so the sides are seared, and now we're doing...
We're going to do the front and the back.
Okay.
So now, once we've got it starting to sear on the top, what we're going to do is we're going to bite off a little bit of butter.
Sure.
And we're going to add butter, thyme. You can add garlic too if you want. But I'm going to do a tablespoon of butter right into the pan. Okay. And then we're going to add, oops, sorry. Then we're going to add some of the fresh thyme sprigs right into the butter. Okay?
Ooh.
So now we got the thyme and the butter. And what we're going to do is, once we flip it here, we're going to start basting that. See how that crust we got from the cast iron skillet there?
Sure.
That's what you're looking for. So now we're going to take some of this butter here. We're just going to baste the top of it with it. All right. Right before we go in the oven. And take these babies and set them right on top. And into the oven we go to finish cooking. So we're doing two things at once, okay? Now we're going to do our mushroom cream sauce and we're going to cook our asparagus while the steak is finishing.
All right, perfect.
All right, so very simple here. I'm going to go a tablespoon of butter right into the pan. Let that heat up. Add some mushrooms. Yeah, so I mean here you add some shallots to the mushrooms. Add your fresh thyme. Thyme and mushrooms go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
No one has ever told me that.
So now you know.
Now I know.
All right. Salt and pepper. We always want to season everything, right?
All right, so just let it sit.
Yep, just gotta. So the mushrooms are getting there. We're looking
Perfect.
good. We're gonna add our gorgonzola cheese now, okay?
Ooh, okay.
As much as you like. I like a lot.
Sure.
I'm gonna let that cook down a little bit. And meantime, we're gonna add our asparagus to the other cast iron skillet that we got. A little olive oil first. Okay. And then we're gonna add our asparagus. Let that cook down. What do we say? Season
Salt.
everything.
Season everything, all right?
That's one of the things Gordon Ramsay yelled at me
Oh,
about.
okay. Master Chef, season everything.
Season everything.
This smells amazing. For those of you who can't smell it, this is amazing.
It's going to be delicious, I promise. So we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. And then asparagus loves lemon. Okay?
Does it?
I think so.
Okay.
I may have made that up, but regardless.
If you say it, it's true.
Right.
Okay.
There's no one here to argue with me anyway. So
Just me and I can't cook.
asparagus loves lemon. All right. And once we feel like it's at the right, yeah, we're getting there. Once that cheese melts a little bit more, we're gonna add just a hint of cream.
Okay.
Thicken it up. Again, it's date night, so everything has to be on point. So now we let it cook for 6 or 7 minutes, finish to the proper temp. It depends if you want it medium rare, you want to pull it about 130, 125 to 130. If you want it medium, about 135 to 140. And anything above that, I don't suggest eating it because it's going to be way too overcooked.
Sure, it's beef jerky then.
Right. So we got it out. We're going to let this rest. You want this rest for about 5 minutes.
Looks gorgeous.
Okay, so while that rests, we're going to go ahead and start plating the rest of our food.
Okay.
So we're going to start very simple. We're going to take some of this great asparagus that we've cooked. Okay, we're just going to set it on the plate. Again, it's date night. We want it to look pretty. That's the secret to the game here, right? It's going to taste good, look good, because you eat with your eyes first. And we owe it to our partner to make sure that it's pretty.
Okay.
So we got that going. Now we're going to top the steak right on top here. Okay. Beautiful. And then there's my mushroom sauce. Okay. Delicious. Right on top. Right on top. Let it drip over the side. And there you go. Just like that.
All right, so final date night dinner. Any final touches?
Yeah, absolutely. So you got your salad, you're ready to go. You got your entree done. Now you just want to give it a little color, a little pow-pow to top it off. Hit them with some chives. Boom, you're done.
All right, there you go. So it's perfect. It's date night. We're getting ready to eat. Actually, not Josh and I, but with our significant others. However, if you want this recipe, go onto our Facebook page and you can find it right there, or you can send us an email. All that information is on your screen. Thank you so much for date night.
Hey, it's great. Thank you.
North Florida Women's Care offers the highest quality services for obstetrical and gynecological patients. We are a group practice of caring, industry-leading providers. We have the highest quality ultrasound equipment in Tallahassee. You can call or reach us online 24/7 at the patient portal for appointments, test results, billing, or to send a secure message to our nursing staff. North Florida Women's Care delivers the care you deserve and the trust you expect.
Located in Midtown Tallahassee, Bella Bella Italian Restaurant is where you'll find delicious, authentic Italian food at an amazing price, served with impeccable attention while enjoying a unique, found only in Tallahassee ambiance. Every day, customers enjoy Bella Bella's signature appetizer, bubble bread, followed by one-of-a-kind specialties or a longtime favorite crafted only at Bella Bella. A Tallahassee landmark, Bella Bella is a family-owned and run business focused on traditional values with the highest standards. Come enjoy lunch, dinner, or the best happy hour in Tallahassee. At Bella Bella, we live up to our name and make sure your visit is truly one of beauty. Cabello Salon and Spa is your best option for hair care, but it's also best option for body care with a luxurious massage with our certified and licensed massage professional, Tracy. Come to Cabello's and enjoy a relaxing experience that increases blood flow and circulation, flexibility, helps with mood, and improves sleep patterns and hormone levels. Sessions can be tailored to avoid or focus on specific areas. You belong at Cabello's. Welcome back to AM Break. We're at the end of the show.
Yeah,
We got to do some football partying. We got to watch an eclipse. We got to talk Game of Thrones. We got to learn how to protect our children, which is so very important. We got to eat some good eats with Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
And so it's been a good show. And then learned about the quarterback club from Johnny Advine.
I know.
Everything all wrapped up.
Right there.
Right there. And then next week, we're going to talk more about fall fashions. We're going to head over to Cabela's. I'm going to get some stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
itching.
doing a big chop again? Look
You
at
know,
you. Is it that time? I feel like we need a
No.
time hop for Anne
I
and her
know.
hairdos.
Well-
or just like a time lapse of all her hairdos every
I
month.
put one together. I put one
Oh my
together, so we'll
God,
see
I
that
wanna
next
see
week.
this.
I put it
Okay.
together, and I totally forgot when I was short and red, like Vincent
Girl,
red.
you have gone through.
I know.
But it grows back like tomorrow.
I know.
Like, I mean,
so there's a lot
seriously.
going on with
Okay.
hair for me. So, anyways, we're talking to Cabela's, and oh my goodness, I can't remember everything else that we've got going on. Brian Barnard's Flooring America. We're going to stop by and see them. So all kinds of stuff, and we'll do it next week.